Welcome back, muchachos. You know, here on M Hood Fishing, I always try to be very responsible with fire, and I always hope that y'all, the viewers, follow in my footsteps and are responsible as well. Not everybody watches this channel, but a lot of people like to come down to the river and have a fire, especially when there's no burn ban. This was here when I got here, left unattended. You could see that it was of good size. This is down here. I use this all the time to put my fires out. Look at this massive thing coming in here. It's a tug. It's a massive tug. Hopefully he quiets down a little bit. They're gonna tie off. There are like maybe 2 companies that tie off to this sketchy dock that I'm gonna fish behind tonight. I'm only gonna fish for a little bit. I'm tired. Maybe 2 hours, maybe 3 at the max. Just thought I would come out and try it. I had the energy, even though I'd rather be, in bed. Or would I? We'll just have to wait and see. It could turn out that I'd rather be here. Of course, I might have a fire for myself. That one there, if it was in the right place for me, I would just go ahead and keep using it, then put it out. However, it's too far away. I need a fire that's gonna put smoke up in here, but there's wind coming in my face off the river, keeping the mosquitoes at bay. But up where the bike is parked, you wanna see that? You wanna see that action? Yeah, that, I don't know if I wanna go back up there, but maybe for you, maybe for you. Once I turn on my headlamp and walk up here to the bike that's kind of in the trees, see these things? Not so bad down there with the big ring light, amazingly, but up here, really bad. A bit of smoke would make that better, but we might not actually need it. There was one cool thing, one caveat about the unattended fire. They left a packet of graham crackers sitting there. Nothing wrong with them. Those are gone. Absolutely nibbled those down. They were delicious. Thank you. I'll put your fire out for you. I know it's got to be a bit noisy with the wind, the river, the tugs, the industrial hum that's always out here. I apologize. I'll kind of turn a little bit to where we're protected by the wind. Both rigs are absolutely the same with a certain difference. One is a 3-ounce donut and the other is a 3-ounce coffin lead. So both are basically 6/0 octopus style circle hooks. 50-pound mono is the hook length, or the leader. The main line on this rod is mono, opposed to the other one being braid. This is like 45-pound test mono. Over here, same hook, but we have a headpiece. I caught perch yesterday too, and more today in today's earlier videos. This is my second video. Here's that coffin lead. Now this is braid. This is 80-pound braid on my Twitching Whiskers rod. This is a tournament rod, 7'6", and the other rod is a blue runner at 8 feet, right? So this rod is a one-piece and much more expensive than this, but they're going to both work about the same. That has a pin Fierce reel on it, and this has some Shakespeare cheap thing on it. Let's see how they do, but yeah, I know they both work. Already made both my casts. One is in shallower, one is in deeper. You know, basically the blue runner's here, Twitching Whiskers over there. That's the way this works behind this structure here. In the corner of it, because it's an L shape, in this corner over here, like I've said many times over the years, it's shallower. And as you come downriver to the end of it, it's deeper. Reason why I'm fishing behind it rather to the sides of it or somewhere else in this immediate area is that in this immediate area on the sides of this structure, extremely snaggy. There's another reason I'm here. I'm waiting for the river to warm up enough to where the fish, the catfish that is, kick off. We're really, really close. We've been at 59 degrees for several days. We should be able to do something. If not something good, something small, I don't know, something. We're gonna do something. And I gotta mention that when it's coming around to this time of year, when they're about to do it, or they are doing their pre-spawn feed up, structure is gonna have them, because they're gonna be looking for bait. They can ambush it, and bait likes to come up back behind here as well. Stands to say that something's probably coming up in here tonight, regardless of the water temperature, and hopefully it finds our baits. Let's do a time check here real quick. 10:13. So 2 hours means we're shutting down at midnight. I don't want to get bored, so that's why the machete's out. I've been meaning to kind of control this clump of willows here a little bit. Here comes another one. Got rid of it. Now let's get rid of that. That is metal, and probably what is left of an old fire ring, or from someone's backyard. I don't know if I mentioned already, but believe it or not, we probably have subscribers right here in front of us on these tugs, because I know that quite a few subscribers work for one or both of the companies that use here, and at least one of them is a captain, lives nearby. He might be out there. Big shout out to you if you are. Wish us some good luck, and hope you safe travels. You're probably coming in to go to bed though. Sweet dreams then. I'm not 100% certain, but on the other side of the tugs is a smaller boat. I wasn't looking downriver. There's willows in the way for me to see it, but I think the Port Authority patrol boat is coming down river, and I wonder, hopefully it has nothing to do with me. I'm legal where I'm at, but they just paused at these tugs. Could be a crew boat rather than the patrol boat. I just can't see it real well. It's dark, right? It's nighttime. It's the problem with nighttime. Well, I see them now. They seem to be a little further out than they were, but you can see that light is just appearing right there downriver from the second tug. I think these tugs, there's two tugs, right? I think they're strapped to each other. Yeah, it's headed over to the other side of the river, the far bit of the channel. We're real close to Port Authority, but we're not on their property. I think they were in the process of purchasing the warehouse behind us, the old yeast mill. I don't know if that went through or not. I mean, if they did purchase that, then maybe we could be on their property, but fingers crossed. Pretty sure that we're all right where we're at, but if I'm wrong, I'll just go if they tell me to go. But that's usually what they do if you're fishing on Port Authority property. Someone has a problem with it, they just tell you to go. Looks like they went over to the East Bank ferry landing. Probably drop someone off, pick someone up or something. Could be a crew boat as well. Kind of looked like the patrol boat. Another thing that I think it could be, if it's a crew boat and it came along here, right, and it paused for a minute or so, it seemed to come along these tugs. Something that I do notice that occurs here, crew changes for towboats and tugs sometimes occurs at the landing on that side. It can occur on this side too, but I've seen it occur many times on the east bank. So it could be a crew change, shift change, if you will. And let's see time. How long have we been here? We are looking at 10:33, so we've been out for about 30 minutes. Haven't had a bite except for these mosquitoes. I might put my hoodie back on. I just can't take these mosquitoes. This is kind of the reason why I haven't put this out yet. I thought I might want to do this. I am looking back, making sure I'm not doing any damage here. Now that is sweet relief right there. There's the flames. Total sweet relief. We're now sitting at 11 o'clock and hadn't had a bite. We've not had major river traffic either. 13 minutes after 11 now. I just checked both baits. They're absolutely fine. Put them back out. I keep hearing something behind me prancing around, kind of, but not quite like the size of my hand or that kind of. Yeah, it's not like I think it's a coyote. Sometimes they do come through here and they'll be like near me, but I can't see them. And then when I maybe do, they're gone. They're just kind of coming through real fast, probably because they smell some food or something. Sometimes when you're out here at night, sitting on a session that's not even produced a bite, and you've been here for almost 2 hours or a good while, you know, anything over an hour without a bite is pitiful, right? You sit here and all of a sudden you start seeing bait jump out of the water, different types of bait, mullet and other things. It gives you a good feeling. You're like, oh, maybe something's up in here right behind that bait. That's what we're seeing right now. Mullet of different sizes coming through here. Oh, yes. Yes. Let me turn on some lights. It is almost 11:30. This hit pretty hard. Oh, yes. This is on the headpiece. There's a ship coming up river finally. It's the first one I've seen. Oh, it's just this fish. This fish fighting like crazy right here. What the heck? What the heck? Look at him flapping his tail, beaver tailing, all insane. What do I have? I believe it's a cat. But man, he is ornery, angry. What do we got here? Oh, it is a good size one too, not super giant. Oh, but totally, this fish was worth the wait. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, this is no, I've been on sessions like this where, when it was said and done, I'd caught like a 5-pound channel cat or something, you know. This is not massive, but this is the kind of fish that I can weigh, because he's definitely going to be around 20, if not over. Whoa, yes! He wants to break my wrist too as a consolation prize for me. But no. Settle down. Heel, as I would say to one of my dogs. Heel. My goodness. Took you forever to get up here. I mean, it took him forever to find my bait. I sat here forever thinking we were gonna go home with the tail tucked. Come on, heel. I thought he was gonna do 24. almost 24, 23.88. I got this fish totally muddy blue cat, 23 pounds, well, almost 24, dang near 24 pounds. He might be the biggest out of this spot this year for me. Not the biggest I've ever caught at this spot, but let's see. We'll do one of these so you can see the other side. Well, please, this fish fought like crazy once I got him up into the shallow. He had me guessing, like, is this something other than a cat? I mean, he was just pissed. He was fighting. Whoa. Yeah, worth the wait. Totally. Yeah, you're right. Let's let him go now. This is about as far as I can wade out. I'm in really soft mud, but it's shallow water. Look at my knee. And turn him over. Here you go. Can you see? He's got it. There he goes. This ship is coming down at a pretty good clip. Might give us a decent wake. I've already put that back out. Another headpiece is out there. I've got this bait towards the end of the structure, but I don't cast at the end of it. I cast just before the end. Other side of the grouping up pylons, that is the end. That way, when it drifts just to the end, not past it, because past the end, you can get into snags. There is a chance that I may be in the snags. There is a chance that I might have to pop that, but also a chance that I could get another one, but not much of a chance because I don't think I'm going to stay past midnight. However, let me get the phone out. I think it is like 11:30. It's 11:41, I'm sorry. It's almost at the last minute I pull it off. I get something decent, something better than a 2-pound, 5-pound fish. Time for this one. Now for this one. This one's easy. It's just going to take one tub, whereas the unintended fire took about 6 of them. Definitely after midnight, both fires are definitely out. I can definitely go home feeling satisfied. Got something good done. Maybe at the end, almost the very end, but yeah, something worth it. It was worth the wait for sure. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I realize you're seeing this on a Tuesday and you're probably wondering what's up with the eclipse. Yes, there will be an eclipse video, but later in the week. Yeah, because we're getting ahead now that we have 2 videos shot today and I need to get onto the road. So thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, being a member of the channel, and I will see you next time, amigos.